Good evening, everyone! Hope you're all doing well! Hope you had a nice Monday and you're ready for some Super Mario Maker 2 tonight, where we're going to once again try that Super 1-1 world we're slowly making our way through. Looks like we're about halfway done that. And yeah, we're just going to see. I don't know if we're actually going to beat it. People keep telling me it gets really tough by the end. But we're going to slowly inch our way until it just seems otherwise impossible. But again, hope you're all having a great night. Feel free to also submit your own Mario Maker 2 levels or anything you think it'd be fun to see me try out. And I'll be happy to do that as well. Definitely, you know, trying to bring back this older game. Now, I can't believe it's like a 4-year-old game. Super Mario Maker 2. It was so fun when it first came out. And then, of course, you know, people move on to other things. And but it's still, if you have those old level codes laying around, don't be afraid to share them. Otherwise, we're going to get started here in just a second. As you can see, haven't touched the Switch too much since last time. We still got F-Zero there. We got the Pac-Man 99 that we were checking out. Let's see what's going on here. We gotta adjust that TV volume. That should be good. So I always like to do the weekly kind of missions just to get those platinum coins. And thankfully it's not a daily thing. Whenever you know, it's like a daily, you have to log in and do something, that's really overwhelming. But with the Switch, I typically play it at least once a week. So I try to get all those missions done, build up those platinum coins, and then you can go to the My Nintendo website and you can actually get gifts, which is pretty cool. You just have to pay like $8 to have them shipped to you. And unfortunately the points expire after like a year. So I think it was last month, you know, Nintendo let me know you're gonna have like, you know, 1,000 of your points are about to expire. So I went on their website, got like pin sets, notebooks, stickers, all sorts of weird odds and ends. For, you know, technically free, but I just had to pay $8 shipping to get it all to me. So yeah, definitely check that out. You know, if you have like $8 to spare and you get some platinum coins, you can get some Nintendo swag. Hard to believe the Switch is already over 6 years old, says Big Phil. It's pretty old for a Nintendo console. It really is, Phil. It really is. Yeah, you know, for in the case of some other consoles, like, you know, you see the Wii, you know, the Wii U came out when it was about 6 years old, so we're definitely getting to that point where people are looking to see what Nintendo's going to be doing next. Personally, I really like the Switch. I think that the library's been really good, you know, first party and third party, and I'd hate to see them release a new console and not have the same sort of uptake, and then you don't get that same, you know, third party support that we're seeing with the Switch right now. So I kind of like where we're at. And I'm definitely not asking for, you know, better graphics or anything like that. So I'm not really in a rush to jump to a new console. Again, as someone who plays mainly retro games, you know, I'm definitely not always looking at that, you know, next technological advancement, which I feel is less and less with each console. But maybe that's just because I don't play the games which really take advantage to all the graphical and processing power that consoles have these days. You know, Mario, how much more advanced, you know, do the graphics in Mario have to get? Would Mario Wonder really look that much different on a new Nintendo console? But I understand, you know, there are people out there who will see, you know, newer consoles having things that appeal to them as well. But Max Howard, hello! Hope you're doing well. Max Howard was just telling me that you know, you bought Super Mario Maker 2, so where's my commission, Nintendo? Inspiring people to buy your, like, 5-year-old game now. Surely I deserve a share in that. But alright, let's boot up the game at least. See what's going on in Mario Maker 2 today. Of course, the thing about, you know, third-party support on Nintendo consoles as well is that if companies do start making more advanced games like the PS5 and such, then obviously if the Switch can't handle it, then that's a problem too, and you know, you're not going to see them ported over to Nintendo's console. So I get why Nintendo has to upgrade their hardware at some point. But from, you know, my point of view, where I'm not playing the most advanced games, it's like, ugh, another console to have to buy. But we'll see. Maybe Nintendo will really wow us. Hopefully it has backwards compatibility at the very least. You know, we're also spoiled with backwards compatibility these days. You know, when the Super Nintendo came out, there was no backwards compatibility. When the N64 came out, there wasn't, or the GameCube. It was really PlayStation, I guess, that kind of started that. Unless you're looking at, you know, the Sega Genesis had an adapter to play Master System games and all that jazz. But really, you know, these days we come to expect backwards compatibility when it's more of a recent concept, recent-ish. But yeah, if the new console plays Switch games as well, then at least, you know, hook that up. And Max Howard with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you as I just ramble along here. We're playing some Mario Maker. It's Mario Maker 2 times has kicked the pumpkin. Yes, welcome! Super Mario Brothers! Yes, Big Phil. But alright, that's enough of my random shenanigans. That's not why you're here. You're here to see me fail at this 1-1 world. And of course, if you have any level creations of your own, feel free to link to them. Now again, do I have to enter that code like every time? I guess so. Maybe. Yeah, so we go back to the ID thing here. And if you want to play along with the Super 1-1 world, the description, rather the world code is in the description. So check that out. TGQ. TGQ. Thankfully it saves your progress. You don't have to start over every time. NH4 QNF. And also, you can check out the levels individually. Like, you know, so there's this guy. So this is his world. Like, if you go to uploaded courses, this also might kind of be a spoiler, I guess. But you could just go to this list here and play the levels individually without having to, you know, to do the world to get to them, which is kind of neat too. But we're doing it the long way. I always say Max Howard, because that's what it says, you know, says in YouTube there. But yeah, Max, of course. Well, I appreciate that. But okay, we're in Cloud World here. Not that the world map style ever really reflects exactly what type of level we're gonna get. We had that really annoying one with the squirrel suit last time, but now we're doing World 5 1-1. Everything is breaking. We have to reach the goal as Big Mario here. Okay, so this isn't a suit that you see. Yeah, it's not a suit that you see too often. Actually, so I can just. People showed me the incredibly important point that if you just start over, then you actually don't lose any lives, which is kind of cool. So we'll just do that to take advantage of that. So, okay. Yeah, so this is definitely not a power-up that you see too often in user-created Mario Maker levels. Reminds me of something that was in the first game as well. I think it's a little bit different here, but okay. So you do a thing like this. So if I just land on the left one, I can do that. So that's the trick here. So far, I'm not seeing what makes this so difficult. But I definitely need to adjust a little bit to the new power-up. I think I told the story here before, where my parents almost named me Maximilian. So, or maybe I didn't tell that story. Maybe I thought I should tell that story at some point. But yeah, so we almost had the same name, but it didn't happen. But alright. Hopefully my microphone's been on the whole time. I mean, I would assume, I guess, by the fact that he said I'm always calling you Max Howard, that it is. But okay, so here we go. We're making progress here. Okay. What's this? How is this gonna work? So, oh. Okay. What are we looking at? So there's that is the one-up block that had that stake sticking out of it. So this first part here, not an issue. Actually, I say that. Mario must be drinking Red Bull to get up in those clouds. I gotta grow those wings. Wow, yeah, that's an advertising campaign from a while back. Although I think they still make like commercials from it, for it now and then, which is pretty cool. I'm not an energy drink person though, so I can't. I don't have too much of an opinion on it. But okay, something like, okay. So I wasn't sure what the interaction. Okay, so I fell into the hole. If I start over now, do I still lose a life? Maybe, or maybe not. But alright, yeah, this is just about learning what weird interactions you get with this power, because again, not many people incorporating it into their levels. It's a shame that all those cool, you know, character suits didn't come back in Mario Maker 2. I wonder why they chose to leave all those out. That was definitely a cool feature that the first game had. They were kind of pointless. I mean, and I guess in this game they were introducing things like being able to use Link to shoot arrows. And then they introduced the Mario Maker, not the Mario Maker, the Super Mario Brothers 2 mushroom, where you could like pick up objects and stuff. So that, you know, that's cool too. So I guess they figured, you know, if they start introducing other character suits, it might confuse people, making them think that they have superpowers too. I don't know. Oh. But it was interesting seeing what they kept in Mario Maker 2, what they took out. I liked some of the additions, like the Super Ball was another cool one. I just wish that there was more in it at launch. Like I've mentioned before, they did those updates, you know, in the... So, okay, so you can bounce off those guys as this guy. Okay, cool. You know, they did those updates later on. But by that time, everyone had kind of moved on already. Oh. Okay, how do you get by this part? That's a little bit trickier. Let me see here. To make that, drinking this milk, to make that jump in Wet Dry World. Reach the goal as Super Mario. Hi, LD guy. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's having a great night. And I know I'm reiterating myself, but if anyone has any Mario Maker 2 levels you want me to try, don't be afraid to post them down below. You can always take a break from this every now and then, although I'm starting to get the hang of what's going on here. Oh, shoot. I was hoping to just break half of it. Yeah, very awkward control on this guy. We want to speak about awkward. On the NES right now, I'm playing Q*bert. And Q*bert was, you know, it's an arcade game. And for a lot of NES arcade games, they're very simple. You know, like Donkey Kong. To consider beating Donkey Kong, you just play through the 3 levels because there's no Pie Factory in the NES version. And then it kind of loops back to the beginning. So bada boom, bada bing, you're done. But in Q*bert, you know, I figured, okay, there's not much to Q*bert. Maybe I have to beat a couple levels and it starts looping and I'm done. Q*bert goes up to 9-4. You're expected to beat 36 levels to see the end of that game. It's ridiculous. So I'm practicing to get really good at Q*bert. And it's going okay. You may see some of that at some point too, but yeah. So I'm all consumed by awkward controls right now. But what does it want from me here? What does it want? Like I can't land on top of that question block because it will break anyway. Nope. I hit it from underneath anyway. That's a puzzle one. That's a puzzler. There's not much Q*bert. Yeah, Q*bert's a very, you know, it's a very basic game. But when they start making it so that you have to jump on blocks twice to change them to the correct color, and then when they're the correct color, if you jump on it again by accident, it changes back to the first color again. It's like, oh, it's amazing how complicated Q*bert can get. It'll be easy, they said. It's not too hard, they said. I love the comments on. Alright, tip. Like, what is it? Like, you do a... No, you can't bounce like that. Even if I was on top of that upper question mark block, I don't think I can make a far enough jump to get to those bricks on the right. Now, see, this is the situation I was talking about last time, where playing these levels blind, if I just watched like a speed run of it or something beforehand, I would know all the strats. So I feel like a lot of our problem when we play these levels is not, you know, doing things, but it's figuring out what to do. And then once we figure that out, you know, the execution, I fumble a little bit along the way, but it's usually not too horrendous to put it all together. But in this case, it's like, what does it even want? I noticed that bouncing on enemies is really good. Okay, so this is actually a really good opportunity to just play the level a little bit. And let's see what we can do. Like from here, there's no way I can jump from this upper block to that right upper block. Getting up here is the hard part. Yeah, absolutely. Like obviously, oh wait. Okay, well it doesn't say we have to be that really big Mario. It just says we have to be big Mario, right? So maybe it was just a mind trick all along. Like, is there any reason that this isn't going to work? Oh no, I do have to be the really big Mario. I guess. Is there like a dev block somewhere? They say Big Mario, and in many cases I think we just call this version of Mario Big Mario. Wow. Okay, so things are a little bit more complicated then. And you have to get up like these really awkward stairs too. Ugh, this is looking weird. David Ray, no, you have not missed much at all. This is the first level, and we're slowly making progress through it. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, David Ray. Hope you're having a great night. Again, David Ray is the reason you're all suffering through this right now, that I'm suffering through this. Suggested I check this out, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Very, very cool seeing the different ideas at play here. But yeah, we're having trouble at this part, David Ray. Like, okay, so what does that tip say? It shows jump to the right. Like, okay, so getting here is easy enough. And then you do something silly like that. Wait, the comments are actually helpful in quotes this time. You never know, right? You just never know. Someone's trolling ya. But alright, so let's see here. So Max Howard, or just Max, as you said. I don't know why I just did that. And thankfully, we're doing that that start over trick, so we're not losing a ton of lives. Although I'm still down to 55 somehow. I thought we had more than that, and I don't think I've died that many times. But it's you know, so there's the online multiplayer modes in Mario Maker 2. One of them's like, you know, race to the end of the level, and I'll never forget there was one level where I found the dev door right at the beginning, and everyone else was trying to race it legit. And I'm just like, yeah, I just found this door, I'm gonna take it, and I kicked all their butts. So it's funny when you just get a random level online to race people in, and then you find like a dev secret to warp you right to the end. What? So I had 55. Did that take me down to 54? It did, too! So restarting is causing me to lose lives? I'm very confused. It might be a situation of like, it knows you're gonna die, so for that reason the game still punishes you, because it knows you're trying to cheat death. Where like if you're just standing on flat ground and you restart, you might not lose a life. Something silly like that, probably. Okay. Oh! Oh! That would work if I had kept my momentum, probably. You didn't lose a life for just starting over. Max, we should try some co-op later. Yeah, I don't know if, you know, how much further we're gonna get in this tonight. I don't want to break my brain too much. Again, like I said, I have Cubert I need to practice. But, yeah, if you want to try some online multiplayer modes, we could be like the first people to probably do that in 3 years or something. Sounds good to me, but okay, so... So if I do like this... Maybe if I had more speed, but that has to be it. That has to be what it expects you. Bounce off that upper block. This first part not too difficult now, at least. Interesting the way that chain chomp, you know, wood thing works. Okay, like... Yeah, if I could just get to that block over there, you'd be pretty much done. Is there like a frame perfect thing where if you land on top of a block and jump, it will work? Maybe not. You don't even have Super Mario Maker 2 LD Guy. For a lot of people, I mean, if you own the Wii U one, that only came out like, what, 4 years before Mario Maker 2? Mario Maker 2 was a weird situation where Nintendo was porting a lot of Wii U games to the Switch, but Mario Maker 2 was actually called... See, I have 51 lives now. Is it going to go down to 50? No, it didn't that time. I don't know what I'm seeing then. Yeah, so instead of it just being like a, you know, a port, like so many other Wii U games were, you know, they took Mario Maker 1, updated it a whole bunch, and actually put a 2 on the end of it, which is kind of cool. But okay, so like this, let's just do this. No. Can you jump from here? No, you're never gonna make it that far. Maybe. I see that one hint where it's showing like the person jumping on the blocks. I have no idea how you pull that off, or if that's even like a real thing. Oops. I'm not even gonna try this. You're not that good at Mario. No, I'm sure you could do great at it. It's just practice. It all comes down to how willing you are to spend hours and hours practicing. Yes! 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 Okay, I need to watch the stream. What did I do? I jumped from up there. Okay. Okay. Hopefully I remember what I just did. Ugh, I have it on video at least. Oh. 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 Oh, yes! Yes! It was luck, but it worked! Wow. That was one of the coolest things I think has happened in this run so far, where I just did a thing, and it worked, and I somehow didn't screw it up after. Wow. Oh. Well, that was pretty cool. Someone did it in 19 seconds. You have fun with that. I think we're never playing that one again. See, watch my streams, and once in a blue moon, you'll see a moment of genius, a moment of actual skill. The rest of it is just me fumbling around doing nothing interesting. But alright, I guess we're going to do the optional path here. Give it a shot at the very least. What a moment, Big Phil. Thank you. I'm shocked that we managed to make it. Oh, this is the one you might have been talking about, David Ray, where we're getting 1-ups. Just cool after picking up all 24. Okay, so this is the awkward P-balloon in, okay, so how does this work? Another power-up that I think came out a little bit later in Mario Maker 2's life. I don't think this was like a launch thing, was it? I need to figure out how this works. But the good part is that there's lots of 1-ups. So, you know, I'm not against having to try this a couple times, since it just means we're going to be getting lots of lives anyway. But you know, let's kind of scout this out. Like, what is this? Why is the P-balloon so bad in this game compared to... Okay, so you hold Y and he, like, farts and you go faster. I think there's this part of my brain that wants to imagine up always goes the direction you're facing, while left and right just turns you, but no. Like, I expect it to play like Micro Machines. The game that gave me all of my racing skill, when instead it plays like an awkward Mario thing. Okay. Now how many seconds do you have? That's not many seconds. But again, I'm not against just kind of playing this until we get 99 lives. Boost that life count again. This is the 1-up level LD guy. Nice. Alright, so 20 seconds. Let's see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So they put a whole ton of them at the end. Whoa, okay. Now we know. We've kind of scouted things out. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you want to go straight here. And then you just kind of need to adjust your height every once in a while. I'm not going to start over every time I miss one. We're going to keep collecting those green mushrooms. Wow, there's some weird steering I'm going to have to do here. And another... World 5 has been all about getting used to power-ups that I, like, never use. First the acorn, then the big Mario, now this weird freaking P-balloon thing. Who at Nintendo thought this was a good idea? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4... Wow, yeah, this is all just going to become muscle memory at some point. Yeah, doing precise movements with this. Okay, okay. No need to count. Oh, it's just the thing with me when I play retro video games. I'm always counting. I'm counting, you know, boss attacks. I'm counting, you know, the ammo I like to count, either in my head or audibly. Just keeps me concentrated. But thank you though. Yes, there is that counter in the top left there. Okay, okay. Well, we're gonna have lots of lives, so I can't complain too much. That's all. That was about half right there. About half. So let's just remember. So even that first one is tough. And I feel like, you know, if you hit one block, that's probably enough time lost that you can't beat the level. Wow, weird. Getting all the lives will certainly help. We still haven't found out what happens if you game over. Something I'm quite happy we haven't found out. I'm assuming you... I don't know if it takes you back to the beginning of the world. Okay, so that's 3, 4. Alright, so that's a perfect run so far. Now, where's the next one show up? Down. Actually, I can actually let go of Y to give me a little bit more control here and there. So we stay down when we come up to this pyramid here. Okay, okay. We're getting the hang of it. We're getting the hang of it. This is like an all... You have to learn this level. No one's going to beat this level on their first try. You just need to learn where the mushrooms are and get used to it that way. Okay, so that's 1. Yeah, well, so, then we go down. And I think we stay down for a bit, right? Like we go get that one. But then we go back down for this one and then up. And then where from here? And then stay in the middle. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're getting it. We're getting it. Another speedrun level. It's really true, right? There's been a few of them that's all about the time. Okay, 1... No, it's down. First down. Let's just get the first 4. So that's like 1, 2, 3... You know, I mean, I know we missed one, but this isn't going to be the winning run anyway. So I need to go look at that one. Like down here. That. Something like that. But way better. You got poisoned by a 1-up somehow. There are poison mushrooms in Mario Maker 2. I don't think they were in the first one, but yeah, they're in this one now. Okay, okay, so something like that. So, is that too much time loss? You know, bouncing off like one block? I feel like you need to be really precise, but so far, that was a perfect run up to 11, and I somehow missed every single 1-up at the end there. That's gonna be mean, getting that perfect line at the end. And there's even a couple more after that too, but okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not good. But we're gonna practice anyway. So something like that. That's an awkward transition there. Yes, too much bouncing around, but again, 99 lives. I love it. It's funny because all of this is to get to a house for 1-ups, when really, this is like the prize right here. You know, taking your finger off the accelerate button, getting used to driving, you know, Mario's balloon trip here. This is weird. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ah, we'll keep practicing anyway. I just noticed the cat slapping thing each time I get one too. I was so concentrated on actually playing the... Ooh, does this make you faster? I mean, if I could get it, that'd be great. No, is this a trick? I wonder. I'm not sure if I was any faster with the star. Maybe it wasn't that much faster. No, I don't actually think I was any faster. Yeah, I don't like that part right here. So right now, this is like my least favorite part. I need to get better at that too. Okay, 15. What you don't get is what that weird whoosh thing is every time you get a 1-up. I think it's like a cat paw like slapping me, right? One of those weird effects you could add. I don't think I've ever added one myself. No, maybe I did. There's like weird like, you know, crashing sound effects. They can be neat too. You know, Mario Wonder comes with some kind of scratch and sniff gimmick. They should have an advertising campaign called "This Game Stinks" and see how that goes. See if it does as well as Earthbound did. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so far, that's the worst part. The worst part is that like pyramid of question mark blocks there. You have to do like some acrobatics around that, but I feel like once we get that perfected, and we're not far from a victory here. This is not the hardest level. I saw that we missed one, but we're practicing anyway. Whoa, backwards into this pipe. That was a total accident. Oh, there. Just forgot there was something I was supposed to get, but now we're good. Oh, Windows giving me a complaining here. Hopefully, I got the Ethernet cable plugged in. We used to have all sorts of issues during streams of things dropping, but ever since I got the Ethernet cord, we've had much better luck. But why did I just say that? We've just jinxed everything. No. Okay, gotta get back into the mindset here. No. But I feel it. I feel it coming. He hits the wall and just does some really awkward stuff. Wild Eye, good to see ya. Oh yeah. So that was you who said that comment. Very good. I see a pattern here. Hard level, free one up level. LD guy. That's a trend I'm totally happy with. This game stinks, TM. Shows Elephant Mario. That'd actually be pretty good. Okay, so something like this. Ooh. Okay. So let's just pretend I got that. Yeah, that's the awkward part right there. And I'm sure we're gonna get to that point with all those one-ups at the end. And it's like, how do you get that line so perfectly? But hey, again, we keep getting extra lives, so I'm not going to complain. Just how precise does it require you to be, I wonder? So like that. Oh, that was really good there. But yeah, see, he hits the wall and like he stops moving for like 3 hours. Powpuck, is Mario propelled by flatulence? Indeed. We don't know what the P stands for, but we don't want to know. But welcome, Powpuck. Hope you're having a great night. This is now our second level. After we lucked our way through the first one, I kind of just like, I just got like a burst of inspiration, and we somehow lucked our way through it. But yeah, this is rough. The P on Mario stands for fat, says Max Howard. There you go. You heard it here first. Okay, here we go. Of course, the balloon Mario would come back in Mario 64 DS, but the P balloon like itself wouldn't come back. Like, how do you do that in enough time? I don't know. Do you need the star? Maybe the star did make us go faster? Like, I feel like this is like, you gotta be 100% precise, and I'm not at that level yet. Like, let's just pretend I got those. Oh, yes, you bounce off one thing, your whole run's ruined. So maybe you just never have to, like, you can never let go of the Y button, because that's my thing. In any good driving game, you're gonna let your thumb off of the accelerator for a second here and there as you go around those corners, but not in Mario. Mario, you accelerate all day, every day. Well, I somehow managed to hit 0 of those. And then I noticed that they moved the flag, or rather the goalpost, to the right a lot more than it would normally be. So it's not a true 1-1 remake then. Considering that. Okay, so something like that. Whoa, did you all see my skills there? I mean, they were there for a couple of seconds. Hopefully they didn't blink. Okay. That was pretty good. So yeah, you can never let go of Y. That's the lesson we've learned. And, the better I get at controlling this dude, the less and less I feel like I really need to hold it. Well, let's just theoretically say, I'm doing that. I'm so good that I got that, you didn't even see it. Like, I'm definitely going to get all the way to the end and miss like one of those in that last stairs. 18 out of 24. We're making some good improvements here. Like, yeah, it's a matter of just, you gotta understand when to turn. And then the second you hit a block like that, your run's over, so don't even try. But that, you know, we're trying anyway. Yeah, so like that's really good. Ooh, that was good. But then not going too high and getting those last three, like, why did it have to be so tough? I had to make sure, just a little bit of extra pain at the end there, but I see us getting close here. Ooh. Now he hits that floor. You get stunned for like 3 seconds. P equals power makes sense, right? Same with the P switches. Or P block, as they were always called in Mario 3, because they act more like a block. You know, you can't pick them up in those games. They're pretty solid until you press down on them. And you know, and then there's the P meter as well. Everything was P. The P wing. Lots of P in Super Mario Bros. 3. But yeah, power would make sense for sure. Even though I don't think the instruction manual ever like specifically explains it. Ooh. Okay, well, let's pretend that. What? Yeah, still a little more tweaking needs to be done. I know David Ray, you said there's even like a cape level coming up, so they really, you know, I like that. They really took all the different elements that are in Mario Maker 2 and found ways to make creative versions of 1-1 out of all of them. So that one, I think the problem is I should go into the hole after the star block when I'm going in too early. That will give me a better angle maybe, so let's do this again. Again, we've got the beginning pretty much down, which is nice anyway. The second that, oh, yeah, you can't touch that. Okay, let's just practice anyway, so let's go here. Yeah, when it rains it pours with this sort of thing. There you go. Just do it as Fire Mario. Who needs? It actually doesn't say you have to be P Balloon Mario. Now that I look at it, but I guess you wouldn't be able to fly across that that gap at the end. So that's the reason for the gap then, is because you have to be P Balloon Mario to get across it. I see. Ooh. But we got one level done tonight. You know, so technically, if we have to call it quits, at least we can say we made progress. I'm not excited for the stream when we don't make any progress. There may be attempts in the future where it's like, you know, one level takes up the whole video. I just really don't know how bad things are going to get. But so far, it's been okay. Hasn't been too bad. Just appreciate all of your patience. No, I did the thing again where I said I was going to go into... So that's kind of like the last part we really need to iron out. And I feel like the rest will kind of come together. It's like here, here. Something like that. Yeah, so like that right there. And that's not that bad. I just need to not screw it up. P-Wing means paratrooper's wing. So now you mean all the P's don't mean the same thing? This is getting too complicated for me. How am I supposed to remember this? But thank you for looking that up. Okay, well that was awful, but let's keep pretending that we know how to play video games here. Do a thing like that. Yeah, so those two I'm not sure what they want. That's pretty tight. Okay. Max Howard, you love my thumbnails, plural? Wow, thank you. Like for the streams. I love the Donkey Kong Country 2 theming. And I feel like I'm really bad at designing thumbnails, but there have been a few where, you know, after putting it all together, I kind of stand back and say, yeah, that turned out pretty decent. So I really appreciate that people like them too. It's not just me and my awful taste in art. So thank you so much, Max. Okay, so let's pretend we did that. So I have to come back down. Ugh. Oh, those ones, Max Howard. So you didn't like the stream ones. Now I really am sad. No, I really appreciate that too, Max Howard. Yeah, I do all my own thumbnails here. So many YouTubers these days. You know, they got like the whole editing department going on, paying that $10.95 to have their thumbnails made for them. How am I supposed to compete with that? But I do my best and appreciate that. You know, all of you are here and giving your support. Hope you're enjoying the stream as this guy tries 3 million times to beat this level. Oh yeah, so that's right. Maybe you do need to let go of accelerate every once in a while. Like just a little bit though, not too much. Alright, so this part's easy enough. So we're gonna make a save state here. No, I don't think we could if we wanted to. Just this one awkward part here with the block pyramid. I don't care. We're practicing this. Okay, like something like that. And then do I still have enough time to make it to the end? Not really. Time is so tight. Oh, that would have been really bad if it was a good run. They pay someone less than $1 for the whole video, like Gaming-splain? What does that mean? It's hard these days to, you know, be an individual YouTuber. Back in the olden days, it was just, you know, people set up their camera, sit in front of it, and talk about why they like, you know, whatever game, Awesome Possum on the Sega Genesis. And now it's, you know, it's like a whole video crew puts these things together. And I'm still, you know, a major fan of the more, you know, the smaller creators who are doing their own personal things, much like I do. Those are the channels I tend to gravitate towards, rather than the, you know, the big productions. But okay, let's see here. So let's do this, this. Okay, we'll practice anyway. This. Okay, so I've figured out the timing, I think, for letting go of accelerate. So that. No. This is not going to be a good run. Ugh. I have it, though. Just need to put it together. Christian! Hello! It's great to see you. Hope you're having a nice night. Currently playing some Super 1-1 World and some Super Mario Maker 2. And this is not going to be a winning run, probably, because of all the fumbling, but we're going to try. I'm not even looking at the clock, so I don't know if this is a good run or not. No! No! Not even close. Okay, well, we're gonna pretend I got that. Could I win? No, because I hit that pipe, but close! 20, I think, is a new record. How much of Super 1-1 World have you seen, Christian? Perhaps, you know, other people playing it as well, not just me. I'm curious how many people have actually played through the whole thing. Because as mentioned, you can, of course, just check out the levels individually as well, if you for some reason want to experience just a little slice of pain and not the whole meal. Nope. This world has been around for a while. Yeah, for sure. I'm, as usual, a bit behind with the times, but David Ray kind of nudged me in the direction of checking this out. So, you know, better late than never, I guess. Watch DGR play. Oh, very cool. Now, how did he do? Did he have like a way easier time than I did? Probably. I've never seen anybody play it, so you know, every level I do, I'm doing without any prior kind of knowledge of it. Oh, I see David Ray. I'll read your post in just a second there. Okay, so like that. Oh, that. That one part I need to get down. Ray's Fire did this challenge last year. It's from him that you first found this the Super 1-1 world. It took him over 19 hours total to complete every level. You'll be back, Christian. All right, very good. All right, 19 hours total. How many have we been doing now? Is this like our 5th hour or something about? So that's not too bad to be in World 5 after 5 or 6 hours. I forgot. I forgot to let go of Accelerate. Yeah, if only this was the balloon from Super Mario World. They gotta change everything that I'm accustomed to for this game for some reason. Ugh. Starting to mess up the control pad. So I'm playing this with a Pro controller. I wonder if there's a better controller I should be using for this. I'm sure there's a lot of people who, will denounce the D-pad on the Pro controller as being pretty awkward. It's okay. I typically don't have issues with it, but for like the really precise directional stuff going on here, I kind of feel its wonkiness. LD guy, your Wi-Fi doesn't want to work today. Oh, we all have those days for sure. Except in my case, it always dies at like the worst time when I'm trying to do like an important Zoom call or something. It's like that's when the Wi-Fi will die. Okay, so let's do a thing like that. Alright, well, we'll pretend. Like, alright, so this is something I'm actually going to try. I think next time we'll skip those two. Let's just try and get the rest of the level down. I'm curious how well I could do with the rest of the level. Dude, just use a Joy-Con. So the Joy-Con, I've always mentioned, has really nice buttons for when, for when you want to use them directionally. You know, the D-pad on that's pretty cool. Should I switch to that in this case? Maybe. Maybe if I don't get it soon. Okay, so let's just forget that. So, what if there was more 1-ups than you actually need? That'd be kind of funny, but I doubt they do that. So you come here, and you come down here, it's like 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Go down to the bottom just before those 2 blocks. It may make it easier. There's exactly 24. Oh, all my dreams have been ruined. What if there's an extra one? Like, I noticed that there's no block. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. What if there's like a way to cheat down here? Pointless room, Doom Gang. What if like this pipe? Like secret exit. Here we go. Alright, let's see. So let's do this. This. Oh. Okay, so maybe... If you've never played this, it's a lot more awkward to control than you might imagine. Or maybe you can't imagine it, I don't know. This ain't your grandpappy's Mario World P-Balloon. Just miss everything. Why not? More fun that way. Oh. The Room of Doom, TM. Okay, so maybe I can get down there. Okay, okay. Now this one's weird. I don't like that one. And he's all out of whack. Yeah, it just occurred to me again that this is not a required level. If I didn't actually want to beat it. Do all those other people who you mentioned have played through it? Have they also done the non-required levels too? Or do they sometimes skip some of those, like this one? Because again, this level seems like more of a reward than actually beating it. Can't wait to see the off-screen deaths. Okay, so a thing like that. I like your thinking, David Ray. And a thing like that. Okay, okay. Ugh. Maybe I'll turn off comments. I think the comments are kind of... I think we've all seen them enough. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But that's an awful one. Have to get back up to that one. Okay, so let's do a thing like that, that. You missed literally every single one of those. Okay, okay. That was kind of cool, but not good enough. Yeah, much cleaner screen now. Ugh. Nope. Just a little. If you just hold that button a little bit too much in the wrong direction, he's gone. Ooh, oh, that was such a good run until I smacked that. Alright, we're getting closer. We're getting closer, though. I'd like to see this. I'd like to see at least, you know, a bit of improvement. Before the, you know, the inevitable decline. Does anyone remember the Flash series, Decline in Video Gaming? That used to be classic. All the jokes they used to make. Final Fantasy like 3,642. How many of those things actually came true? A few of them. Metroid, Samus just trips at the beginning of every game, loses all of her power-ups. The early days of the internet. Fun times. Well, it's a great day when you get a good run and completely miss all the stuff. Ugh. Okay, here we go, here we go. Don't blink, this one's it. Oh, no. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. I like it. I like it. No, I don't. No, I don't. Nope. Right. It's tricky. It really is, because you're trying to shave off milliseconds anywhere you can. It's the true speedrun experience, but by trying to shave off those seconds, you're also sometimes going to screw up as a result. So like that. Nope. Just see. So like that. Nope. Too high on that one. I love when I always miss all the ones at the end. It's like, you need to really be lined up. And Powpuck with all the emojis there. I'm gonna check that out in a second. Can't interrupt my winning run. Oh, see? Try not to go too low. What are those? Are those turtles? Mushroom, mushroom. Oh, badger, 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 mushroom. Yes! Yes, Powpuck, yes! They don't really look like badgers in the emojis. Or maybe I'm just not close enough to see properly. But yes, Powpuck, yes! Oh, those were the days. And I'm getting so nostalgic that I'm screwing up. But okay, let's see here. But yeah, those old Flash videos, that was all we had before YouTube. All those weird, sketchy sites you'd have to go to watch Flash stuff. End of the world and, you know, Ding Fries are done or all that. It's all the things which would, you know, not fly today in any sense of the word, but, you know, they were entertaining us all back then. Hilarious times. But okay, so let's see this here. Create a new level. All right. Oh, based on. Oh, okay, cool. Let's see. I see MM2 David Ray, and I think Mega Man 2. Well, Mario Maker 2. Mega Man 2 has competition now for the use of the, you know, MM2 thing. But okay, here we go. This is still the weirdest transition. I can get that first one pretty good, but that second one's still a little bit tricky. Okay, well, yeah, that one bump's probably enough to wreck the whole run. And then like 40 more bumps after that. If only there was like a little bit of leeway, but it doesn't feel like this level gives you that. No. I know we're there. I know we're like right there. We got so lucky with that last level. We've used up all of our luck for the night. Nope. All for an optional level, too. But we can't leave one undone. We've beat all the other optional levels. Sharon, 99 lives, maximum 1-up for infinity. Yeah, it reminds me of that video I uploaded of the Donkey Kong Country way to get unlimited lives. This is kind of like the Mario Maker 2 equivalent to that. And here I was worried we weren't going to get back to 99. We easily exceeded that. Oh. Alright, just for fun, does this make me faster? Like, yeah, maybe a little bit actually. So should I be grabbing the star then? Oh. Nope. Okay, let's just say, get that, get that. Almost. You don't think the star will help? It takes too much precious time to grab. It really does, David Ray. It really does. Yeah, it's definitely not a strategy I'm going to pursue too greatly. That one block is like already enough to mess up your whole run. And then the second block definitely did. I think I literally overlapped with that mushroom. But the hit detection didn't count it. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah. I've never hated Mario World so much. All the tile set and stuff. But of course, this isn't traditional Mario World. This is not how the P-Balloon works there. I never thought I'd be wishing for the Mario World version of the P-Balloon back, but here we are. Thank goodness there's this isn't in ROM hacks. How did I possibly miss that and that? It's just hardly any control. Yeah, the hitboxes can mess up, but it's definitely just me flubbing around. Like that. Ah, he touches one thing. It reminds me a lot of F-Zero last week, where in that game, when you're going really fast, if you touch one thing, he just flies all over the place. Well, this P-Balloon is very much like that. Close. But too much slowing down, too much bumping. Almost. Almost. No. Like, that's an awkward one to get. Where you have to dip down into those stairs there. Yeah, if you hit even one block, it's like there's no time. Hello again, Christian. As you can see, we're still on the same level, so you didn't miss much. But we're getting a little bit closer. Hope to have a winning run for all of you soon. Yeah, still, okay, that one's still like one of the worst spots, but I think I hit that. I still wouldn't have been enough time to make it to the goal, even if I somehow had miraculously got all of them. So it's kind of a good thing we didn't, because it would have been even more heartbreaking if we did have 24 out of 24 and you die right before the goal. I'm sure that will happen, so if you want to laugh, be sure to stick around. Okay, I don't know. This is the part right here where I think I need to clean up the most. I don't know how to properly transition. Like, I guess a thing like that. That's my least favorite part still. And that mushroom's awkward too. Getting that one between the steps there, but okay. It's like that. Oh, it's not gonna fly. You sure see that, Christian. Ugh. Where's the, Lakitu's Cloud from Mario 3? We can skip a level every now and then. I never used those because I wanted to play all of the levels. But I can definitely see their use. Mario 3 was so cool when it came to the variety of items and being able to use items on the overworld map. Like, I just love so many things about Mario 3. Modern Mario games have tried to bring back that, using power-ups on the overworld map, but it just didn't feel the same as how they did it in Mario 3. Mario 3 was so cool in so many different ways. The one thing that Mario 3 doesn't have going for it is that the levels are a little bit shorter. That's like, there's like 90 plus levels in Mario 3, which is amazing, but a lot of them are fairly short, which is why there can be so many. But yeah, Mario 3 versus Mario World is very tough, because even though Mario World's the sequel, you'd think, oh, everything about it's gonna be better. I love that Mario World has secret exits. There's a lot of things I like about Mario World, but at the same time, there's less power-ups, less levels. There's a few things that Mario 3 still has better than Mario World, which is kind of funny to think about. But okay, here we go. What does everyone prefer? Do you prefer Mario 3 or Mario World? Again, they both have their ups, their positives And I wouldn't say either of them really has its negatives, but you know, some of them just have certain areas where they do things better than the other. So I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. All right, I need to buckle down here. Let me see. Mushroom 1-up, run balloon. Sharon, switch to going. Will probably have 5-hour battery life from 4-hour to 3-hour. Do you think there will be a Mario Maker 3? I don't think, even though that Mario Maker didn't sell poorly, I still don't think it met the expectations that Nintendo had for it. So I'm not sure if we're going to see another Mario Maker game in like the immediate future. Ugh, that's the worst one right there. You get stuck between those. I don't think the next console will have a Mario Maker game. If they do another Mario Maker, I think there'll be a bit of a gap. World over 3 easily, says Powpuck. And you know, World would probably be the one that I pick too. Again, because of things like the secret exits and the controls. Mario World has my all-time favorite like platformer controls of all time. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, Mario World for sure. Plus, when you account you know, for all the Mario World ROM hacks out there, which technically isn't, you know, judging the game based on just the game itself, but what people have been able to do with it. Oh, okay, something like that. So yeah, Mario World for me. But Mario 3 is really fun. I love Mario 3. 21! I think it's a new record. But you hit one block and it's impossible. Nope. Christian says Mario World has Yoshi. Yes, how could we forget? Yoshi was a cool addition to the Mario franchise. Nope. Missed it by that much, Papa. Ugh. Nope. Trying to do as like tight of turns as I can, because you need to save every millisecond, but you're just opening up yourself to then bang off the blocks. Feels like you can't win. I'm just gonna try this. Like this. LDI, this looks like a Kaizo Mario level. For sure, yeah, this is definitely not meant to be an easy one. So that probably wrecks the whole run right there, but we'll see. We'll see just how close we can get. 22. Look at all those deaths at the end, but that doesn't mean that they were deaths that had all the 1-ups. People probably just went there and, you know, fooled around. But 22, new record, which means we're getting really close now. Yes. So I didn't know if that firebar level was a part of this or not, but I remember when that was circulating the internet, that 1-1 level that was just like firebars all over the place. Yes, I have certainly seen that. I would not be surprised if that was like the final level of this world, but that may have predated Super Worlds. But then there's no saying that someone didn't, you know, still recreate it and add it in here. So if that is a part of this, then that would be like the one level that I actually have seen, but I'm not sure that it is. There may be like a variant of it. An inspired level for sure. Nope. But thank you all for joining tonight. I appreciate your patience here as we do this. Always feel bad when I get stuck on a level or something for a long time. But I can't, you know, I'm not the only person out there who does that, I guess. You know, the whole speedrunning is just playing the same thing over and over again. But for whatever reason, I just feel like, ugh. Nobody wants to watch the same thing 40 times, so I'm going to make you watch it 41 instead. But okay, here we go. This is like a, we're going to try anyway. Just to get practice, and gotta not clip that pipe. It's not part of 1-1 World, thank goodness. So would you say, David Ray, then that's harder than anything that shows up in 1-1 World, or just, you know, the less The less ridiculously difficult levels, the better. Okie dokie, here we go. The P stands for practice, pal. Ugh. P stands for perhaps we should pull out the game genie. Or persistence. Oh, I like that. Thankfully, I got lots of that. Ugh. That one turn right there is like my least favorite part still. I feel like once I get that. 21 again, though. These are some good runs. They just need to be a little bit better. I know I missed one, but I'm just practicing anyway. Watch, this will be the winning run. No, thankfully not. P stands for perhaps we should smash the table. Ugh. That would solve nothing, and I would have to go buy a new table. Or I could just, like, eat off the floor for the next week. No. Okay, I need to... It's that one part. It's those underneath those 3 question mark blocks. If I can just kind of perfect that, I think it will go a long way. I wonder if I can ricochet off that. Can you ricochet off, like, the floor? I talked about ricocheting and how it kind of sends you in a different... Maybe that's the thing. Maybe we need to use some power of physics here to help us out. Maybe not. Whatever physics exists in the Mushroom Kingdom. And this is like a weird nighttime level too, right? So I think the physics are even weirder here. Alright, you know that question mark block that's right above the multi-coin block? If you bounce off that when you go down, you think it'll work. Okay, so maybe... I see what you're saying. So, can I practice this? Do I have enough time? So you're saying aim for this? I'm sure there's a trick to it. Ugh. Now that was luck. It worked for Raise Fire. Okay. Yeah, I like everyone, you know, who's going to develop their own strategies. Like, I wonder if the way that I beat that last level was how other people have done it. Okay, let's just pretend that I got that. Still not good enough. Alright, time to enter the cheat code. Instantly get 24 mushrooms. I don't need the Konami code. I already have 99 lives. Okay, let's see here. Whoa, did you see that? Oh, no. If I just got that one. I swear if this is a winning run. I was a pixel away from a winning run. A pixel. Oh, that hurts. Ugh. Everybody's gangsta till Andrew rages. Ugh. That is just a frustrating moment. Oh, Max, how are you? Sorry about not getting further. Being able to try some multiplayer stuff tonight. I feel like we're on the verge of this level, so quitting now is probably not ideal. But I hope you have a wonderful night, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Mortal Kombat 1, I've seen the commercial, which is like a throwback to the original Mortal Kombat commercial. It's kind of funny. Okay, Max, thank you. I hope you have a great night. Hopefully, by the time you wake up, we're not still playing the same level. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. A pixel, just a pixel difference if I had touched that mushroom. Oh, that's gonna... Yeah, that's no good. YS Bunny, welcome! Hope you've had a great, hope you're having a great day, great night. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Hope you enjoy as we try some more Super 1-1 World here. You just missed us, having near perfect run of this level, but I missed one of the mushrooms, otherwise it would have been done. So now we're trying to bounce back from that. It reminds me a lot of Battletoads versus Double Dragon on the NES. The final boss is probably like one hit away from dying, and I game overed. I had no continues left, so just a moment of like, ugh, just gotta like deflate all that adrenaline, let it all out. And I stood right back up, sat back down, and had a near perfect run of the game. No game overs, hardly any deaths. It was like and it shows you your time at the end too. It was like 44 minutes, so it was like a beautiful playthrough of the game. So even though I got all the way to the final boss and died, I got right back up, tried it again, beat it, and it was a beautiful run to boot. So don't get too frustrated when things go wrong. You never know what good will come of it. So let's see here. Do this. Okay, this is good. Oh, that's not good. Ah. A pixel away in 1080p? Wow, that hurts. That's true. Ah. Alright, we got it. Let's hope that one little mistake doesn't cost us like 3 hours here. Like it did that time when I died on the last level of the last Starfighter. That stream's still up if you want to go laugh at it. Oh, again with that one. Almost. Brain cells low, says Brady. You're right. Yeah, this is melting my brain. Don't worry. And it was already pretty melted today. Today's been a weird day. So, this is only causing my brain to hit lower levels of cell availability. I hope you're all doing well. Good to see you, Brady. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, the run is dead, but it's still dead. Oh, that was so good until I messed up that one part. Ah. That was so close. $23 again. The run is dead, but it's still dead. Sometimes. Just gotta make sure. But alright, let's see here. Like a thing like that. Thing like that. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I don't really like that. No, that's horrible. Disgusting. Oh, man. We were so close. We've had a couple really close runs now, which means that the winning run is coming. But the problem is it didn't call ahead of time and tell you when it's going to be there, so we kind of just got to sit by the front door now and wait. Our whole day is now just dedicated to waiting for that winning run to show up. But okay, let's see here. How did he do like a 360 flip there? I don't remember. Telling him to do that. And before everyone who's mentioning Ray's Fire stream realizes that I just like downloaded it, I'm claiming it as my own. No, that'd be really silly. I've had some channels come up in my my recommended videos recently, where they just like stream non-stop runs of NES games. And, it's very possible that it's their streams, or rather, their runs that they recorded. And, the stream just kind of loops around with different runs after different runs of different games. And, yeah, it got me thinking, like, it's kind of a cool concept. As long as they're not stealing other people's runs. Where I'm sure I've seen situations in the past where people, it's so easy to just go look for long plays. And then, restream it and claim it as your own or something. You gotta be careful these days. But okay, let's see here. Oh, that was perfect. Perfect, perfect. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No! My perfect run! Ah. So close as David Ray. Yeah, thank you, thank you. We're there, we're there. We're like right there. That little bump there, yeah, it's not good. Hopefully the next level's more platforming and less farting, but we'll see. We'll see. World 5 definitely seems to be the power-up gimmick world. We'll see if that trend continues. You have this GG ready for me, Christian. Thank you, thank you. We're so close, we're so close. This is my least favorite part right here. If we could just get this. It's two really awkward turns, one right after another. And the rest isn't too bad. Boing. But to everyone who's just joining, thank you for stopping by. We're over halfway through Super 1-1 World. I know we're like 4 years behind on trying this out, but better late than never. We've got really close to beating this level. We were like literally so close. We had 23 of the 24 mushrooms, and I just barely missed the last one, which caused the run to not be done. But okay, ooh, okay. Well, no, definitely no. You're playing God of War 1 and Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. Very nice. It's not going to work, but we're going to try anyway. Yeah, definitely not. Metal Gear Rising, all for the first time. That's awesome! Yeah, it's really fun checking out games that you didn't get the chance to play when they originally came out. There's so much stuff out there to play. That's which is why I find it hard to always look forward to the new stuff that's coming out, because I just realized there's so many games already out there that I want to play that I still haven't. But wow, Nintendo's made it hard recently to not just want to dump my wallet and buy like 40 million games with all the announcements they've made. It's really been nice. Okay, everyone, this could be it. Oh, if I had just got those. Could have been. Got poisoned by a 1-up mushroom again? Yeah, after this, I think I'm gonna be sick of 1-ups. I'm never gonna eat another one. Is there any food that you've eaten so much of that you just hit that point where it's like, I never want to touch it again? And maybe you really liked it, so you went overboard with it. Now it's like, nope, I'm done with that. Oh. Close. I'm getting better at those turns. I'm understanding. So the thing to note about those turns is that I did let go of the fart button for a minute. So you can let go and still make it. So, okay. Which is good to know. Yeah, see, I'm getting much better at that. Okay, okay. Let me see, I want to read some of these comments here. Got poisoned by one-up mushroom. You're really enjoying Resident Evil 4 with how different it is compared to the other games you usually play. That's great. I definitely need to dive more into the Resident Evil series. Like I said, like Tomb Raider, Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil. There's a lot of series from around that generation for, for whatever reason. I guess I was too busy playing other things like the Crashes and the Spyros. A lot of really great games and series that kind of, came about during that time that I definitely need to go back and play more of. Kevin11, hello. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. I swear we're going to be done this level soon. But we're working our way through Super 1-1 World. I hope you enjoy. Arby's Christian, you ate so much Arby's that you got sick. I'll always love the Simpsons joke when all the kids are stranded on the island and there's like, I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's. And it's like, whoa, that is hungry. We don't have many Arby's up here in Canada, so I can't say I have much experience with Arby's. But it doesn't look that bad, but maybe it is. Simpsons has never lied to me before. The first few seasons anyway. The Lord of the Flies episode, Christian. You know your Simpsons, your classic Simpsons. Very good. You didn't realize you were 16 seconds behind LDI. Ah, yeah, YouTube's weird like that sometimes. But welcome to the present. No, I was getting better at that. All this talk about Arby's has thrown me off. Dang it, Arby's. No. That one meme where Mr. Krabs dies from Arby's. Really? Really? I don't know if I've seen that one. Seems like every... I remember it was like... There was one year where like every single month there was a new SpongeBob meme. Like SpongeBob was just so memeable. Okay, alright. Let's get into victory formation here. Almost. Mario's causing climate change all by himself. There you have it, everyone. Close. Thank you. Sorry, it's Kevnn. So, if I pronounce that as Kevin, hopefully, or Kevnin. But thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Let me see here. Oh, Again, sometimes you'll touch the 1-ups, but the hitbox is deceiving. And let's see, like that. Alright, that's what we're looking for, right there, everyone. And then I don't get that one for some reason. Ah. Okay. Okay. At least we're gonna have lots of lives to take on the rest of the world after this. We could have been done this like half an hour ago, but I had to miss that one mushroom. Nope. I'm forgetting how well, you know, I was doing those turns so well. And I've lost it for whatever reason. This one level is going to use up all my thumb power for the night. No, no, no. The last level in World 6 is the most brutal. This is tame by comparison. I think that's how your comment ended. I got a quick glance of it. This one is... Oh, I did get that right. But you never know. You never know. Sometimes the things that you think, you know, are really going to throw you off are the ones that you do okay at. And then the ones that shouldn't be that bad. Like, this one shouldn't be that bad. I'm just losing it. I don't know why. This one should not be that bad. No. Your name is Kevin, but you just spelled it like that since the username Kevin was taken. Well, thank you so much for clearing that up. Wanted to make sure I was saying it correctly there. And again, really appreciate you joining. Hope you're enjoying me playing this level. Ah! All right, I'm getting back into slouch position. Clearly, that worked better. Man. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing differently that I wasn't doing before. Nope. You love the stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hope to have a new level to show you all soon. Instead of this, you know, just this one. Ah. Something like that. You can't remember, David Ray. Is this level optional? Shh. We're not supposed to talk about that. It is true. I've spent a very long time on the level that we don't technically have to beat. But at the same time, I was so close. It's like, how do I not beat it at this point? Alright, alright. Stretch those fingers for a second. Exercise thumb, index, middle, other one. Whatever the one between your pinky and your middle finger's called. I don't think anyone like ever refers to that finger by... Oh, the ring finger, right? That's it. Minus world, but it's 1-1. I love all the different ideas that they've come up for this. Like, it's really cool. But just, I wish they weren't kicking my butt. Oh. That upward slope of 1-ups at the end is very tricky. Because you need to make sure you only accelerate for the absolute maximum necessary. Because if you accelerate any further, then you're going too high. And that just messed up. Well, that was kind of cool, except it didn't go so well. Andrew's game, his brain's so fried he forgot what the ring finger's called. It happens. Right? Maybe? Oh, that was it. Another second or two, and that was it. Ugh. The ring fingers for playing Sonic. I like that, Powpuck. I like that. How could I forget? They should, all the fingers need video game related names. I like this idea. Ugh. How did I do it that one time? That one time, I felt like I had so much extra time. Just like those little... You know, all those little extra turns you do, I guess, take up, you know, milliseconds, which add up in the end. I was gonna try, but although it was probably a dead run anyway. I can feel it though, we're right there. That's probably too much time waste. Ugh. Again! That last stretch of 1-ups at the end. We've made it to that point a few times now. Night mode in Mario Maker 2 feels like an extremely early concept of... I'm gonna have to read the rest of that comment in a second. But speaking of concept, that's the name of Inafune's thing that made Mighty Number 9, right? Next year, Mighty Number 9 turns... Does it turn 10? No, it turns 9. That's right. I was thinking about this earlier. Yeah, so it turns 9 years old. So 9-year-old Mighty Number 9. Crazy to think. Because yeah, it was the summer of 2015. And I'll never forget... I got the game and I had so much fun with it. I was so excited to get home from work and play it. And then I went home and I played it all night. And I got to the last level and I was just like too tired. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll have to do it tomorrow. And then that day at work, I spent the whole day thinking about how excited I was to go home and play more Mighty Number 9. I was probably the only person in the world to feel that way. But at the very least, I enjoyed it. You know, I backed it originally. I actually did the $60 level, so I got the NES-styled box as a bonus gift. And it took them like 2 years to finally make those and ship them out after the game was released. But yeah, I'm one of the only people out there who can say I actually enjoyed Mighty Number 9, but I also enjoyed Yooka-Laylee. What are some other ones I enjoyed? Sonic 06, Ball and Wonderworld, so I've enjoyed some pretty low-rated games. And you know, I'm certainly not calling them the best games ever, or perfect games, but I possess an ability to enjoy things that are far from perfect, I guess you could say. Let me see here. Andrew, that was not the exit, says Christian, as I jumped down into that hole a little bit earlier. Yes. Well, it's where I feel like jumping into right now. Ugh. All right. Ugh. Seemed to do well after the exercises. Get that blood flowing through the fingers again. Oh, you think the night mode is wait, no, did I go to exit course after all that? Well, do I lose all those 1-ups? No. So now we know at the very least if you exit the course, you keep the 1-ups, which is interesting. But you're saying that YS Bunny, sorry, that the night mode kind of reminds you of the Wonder Flower and the effects that it has on the level. So yeah, that's an interesting comparison. Andrew liked funny anime fan at prom night game. Like, just ignore the advertising campaign. It has nothing to do with like the actual game itself. Like, I mean, yeah, it became a meme and for good reason too. But it had nothing to do with anything. And you know, and the pizza explosions. So yeah, there were bad decisions made for Mighty Number 9 for sure. Like, it has issues, but I had some fun with it at least. Mighty Number 9 turns Mighty Number 9. Yes. Okay, here we go. Winning run. Don't blink. Just that one part, that's the worst part of the level. The absolute worst part of the level. And I feel like the whole run comes down to those 2 turns. See that flip he did? I see your comment, LD guy, about Sonic 06 having potential. I'll read the rest of it in just a second, but yeah, I say that many times. Sonic 06 could have been maybe the best game in the series. Who knows? It really feels like a Sonic Adventure 3. You know, many people have been asking for many years for a Sonic Adventure 3, and that's exactly what it looked like they were doing with Sonic 06. Like, if you can just close your eyes, you know, and just brace yourself for a minute for all the jank in that game. You can really imagine that you're playing an adventure game. And it's funny because each of the characters' stories includes other characters that you play as well, people may not know. Because, you know, as like Sonic Adventure 1, there's Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big, and Gamma. You know, or Sonic Adventure 2, you know, the playable characters there. Well, in Sonic 06, even though it's Sonic's story, in some of the levels you play as Tails and Knuckles. And then in Shadow's story, in some of the levels you play as Rouge and Gamma. And then in Silver's story, who else do you play as in Silver's story, if anyone? But still, like, it really felt like a Sonic Adventure 3. If they had just not split the teams between working on that and Sonic and the Secret Rings, it could have been an incredible game. But instead, we got Sonic and the Secret Rings. And Sonic 06 was a glitchy mess. Ugh. And then Ball and Wonderworld was the same, where it has a lot of potential. But it was rushed as well. and did not get the treatment it needed to be a truly enjoyable game. Okay, but here we go. Here we go. All this talk about Sonic 06 and Ball and Wonderworld has thrown me off. Just not for that block hit. We'll practice anyway. Nah, it's not gonna fly. Okay. Yeah, it's sad that the Sega decided to release it unfinished. But the thing is, it was on the PS3 and Xbox 360, two consoles that could have had updates. You know, a day one update or even like an update a little bit later. They could have fixed it. They could have fixed those problems, you know, post-release. And it still could have been amazing, but yeah. It really is unfortunate. And it's like Sega's been afraid to go back to that Sonic Adventure style gameplay since. They're like, oh, Sonic 06 didn't do well, not for some reason acknowledging that it was the glitchy mess nature of it and not the gameplay, which if it had been finished, would have been amazing. Pokemon Red and Blue are glitchy messes, but you don't see anybody complaining about that. For a couple of reasons. One, I think it was a lot more acceptable for a game to have glitchiness back in the Game Boy days. And two, it was just such a fantastic game. So much fun, so creative, so different for the time that people could overlook the glitches. But then you get like Scarlet and Violet and it's like, come on. You know, you're one of the biggest franchises in the world. It's inexcusable that you're releasing games that are so glitchy at this point. Okay. We got this. I can't believe how long the stream has been. Like, we could have been done this level an hour ago, and that makes me really, really sad. Ugh. But hopefully you've all been having fun. I know I have. Even if my brain is melting. Yeah, for sure glitches aren't too bad as long as they aren't all game-breaking, and that's definitely the case with Pokemon, right? Like, missing no is not really, you know, unless you go out of your way, you're probably not even going to find missing no. So, you know, that's not really a problem, but, you know, Pokemon has things, but, again, they're kind of out of the way, and they don't typically break the game too much. But Sonic 06, it's unavoidable just how unfinished things are. And plus the loading times, you know, those really long loading times are always in your face. Reminding you of what could have been. Instructions unclear. I put a lot of bracelets and closed my eyes. It still feels unfinished. So close every time. The classic 360. Like how it kept red ringing. Like that stopped me from buying one. All my friends in high school were like super into online Xbox 360 games, and I wanted one to play online with them so bad, but every single friend that I had, and this isn't an exaggeration as I like to do sometimes, but literally every single friend I knew who had an Xbox 360 had at least one situation where it red ringed and they had to send it in to get repaired by Microsoft. And that was just like, I just feared having to deal with that. I did not want to have to deal with that. So I kept hemming and hawing. And then I hemmed and hawed so long that the PS3 started to look more appealing. It started to get more games. You know, there was like a bundle I ended up getting. And yeah, so that just ended up being the option I went with, just because the Xbox 360 kind of, you know, pushed me away with the red ring problem. And that every single person I knew had encountered it. So it wasn't just like, you know, it could happen. It's like, if I buy it, it's obviously going to happen. So it's unfortunate that, you know, that kind of stopped me from getting the 360 then. But I was very happy with the PS3. The PS3 ended up being a great console. As much of a meme as it was in the beginning. $599. Ridge Racer. Oh, E3, I miss you. You know, the directs and stuff are fun, but nothing beats live E3. Ah, it's not gonna fly. Ugh. Yeah, I think I am starting to fall apart a little bit here. It's mostly like just the staring at the screen that I think's getting me now. The searing in my eyes as I cannot blink while I play this level. Oh, this could be a good one. Always right there. Always right there. The thing is, this is a stream, so technically I could go back to that, like, near perfect run and watch it again to find out what I'm doing differently in that run that I'm not doing here. I think if I could... Yeah, I used to not slow down for this part. I used to have a way to get over this. Like, I used to be able to go up here. Yeah, without even slowing down. If I could just do that, maybe that's the extra milliseconds we need to beat it. Every time I touch that freaking goalpost, it's always 23 out of 24. But that's the trick. I have regained my senses. Imagine getting the Xbox 360 Red Ring of Death and then just realizing it wasn't plugged in. The 360 was so weird. It would like complain if the AV cables weren't plugged in, or you know, if the power bar was like a little loose or something. Like, you know, it was just a console that was always finding a reason to not be happy and give you errors, even though it's like, why? It's like, who cares if the AV cable's not plugged in? I can take out the AV cables on an NES. Or like unplug the HDMI cable on my Switch and I don't think it's gonna blow up, but the 360 just always wanted to complain to you about different things. Until eventually, you know, you got the ultimate complain, which was the red ring. And then you're shipping your thing out to Microsoft. And they'd always get like a week of, you know, Xbox Live or whatever back with it. But still, it's like, I don't want to have to deal with all that. But then again, like I said, I eventually got the PS3, which had free online. That was another thing. You know, all my friends were playing online Xbox 360 games, but you had to pay for live, which was like a, you know, a new thing at the time. Holy crap, that was a good run. But then I got the PS3, and that had free online, so it was perfect. And now everyone makes you pay, so... Missing no can corrupt save data wise bunny. Of course, of course. We used to have lots of fun, my friends and I, back in the day, with missing no. One time, I was having a link cable battle with a friend in Pokemon Gen 1. With the good old link cable. It's like 2 feet long. And... I forgot how it went. Like, we each had to send out a new Pokemon for some reason. And, you know, it was taking a while. And all of a sudden, on my screen, it showed that my friend had sent out missing no, and I was like, what? You caught a missing no and you sent it out during battle? But then it turned out that on his screen, I did the same thing. I sent out missing no. So this might have been at the very beginning of the battle then. But what it looks like must have happened was the cable got loose or something. And for some reason, the game showed that both of us sent out missing no, even though it wasn't something that each of us actually did. But we were very worried after that, oh no, did it corrupt our games? But thankfully it did not. But yeah, so there's a little bit of that glitchiness you were talking about, Wise Buddy. Yeah, the duplicating trick that you can do with missing no was very fun back in the day. Oh no. I remember I didn't discover it until a little while after I beat the game, so I was very upset because I thought I had used all of the rare candies in the game, because obviously that's like one of the main things you're gonna want to duplicate. But then eventually I realized that I never found the invisible one in that guy's backyard in Cerulean City. So I was able to pick that up, and then I duplicated it, and then all my Pokemon were level 100, which some of them were already level 100 even before I figured that out, but after that, everything was level 100. Good times. But I had already used the Master Ball. I've told the story before about how I threw it out of Machoke in Victory Road for some reason, so no infinite Master Balls for me. But okay. Arby's apparently bought Subway, so I guess that means I'll be able to go to Arby's again in Canada. There's like a Subway on every corner here, Christian. Oh man. Like, I've got this. I've got this. Missing no is also crucial for obtaining BF, an item that allows for arbitrary code execution. I remember with all those Game Shark cheats I used to do, I come across some pretty weird items. Yeah, again, yeah, Pokemon is very much held together with duct tape, but you know, that's you can have that excuse for like the first game in a series, but with how big it is now, it's ridiculous that Pokemon games still come out and they're such a mess. Alright, come on. LDI, Pokemon, Xbox 360 Red Ring was kind of like Joy-Con drift. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very widespread problem for sure. Oh no. Okay, that was good. That was a good run though. Speed run, technical. Yeah, and again, all for technically optional level, but we haven't left any other ones behind yet, so. Miles Luigi, welcome! I'll read your comments just a second there. The first time you saw ABR, someone hacked a My Little Pony song in the Pokemon arbitrary. That's awesome! Yeah, people can do all sorts of cool things with that sort of stuff. And I would assume that was back in the, the My Little Pony heyday there. Everything was My Little Pony back in like 2011, 2012. There was no escape. But thank you, Miles Luigi, for dropping by. I hope you're having a great night. Of course, Miles Luigi, way back, we did a joint Let's Play of the Mega Man 3 My Little Pony ROM hack. I love ROM hacks. Checking out ROM hacks is so cool. But yeah, that's a throwback. Imagine throwing a Master Ball. Alright, let's see here. I got this. No, I don't. Let's see. It's funny that the My Little Pony conversation pops up while we're talking about Pokemon, because honestly, as weird as it's gonna sound, My Little Pony and Pokemon had a lot of similarities. They are probably the two biggest fandoms I've ever seen pop up throughout my life. You know, Pokemon in the late 90s, and then My Little Pony in the early 2010s, just with like the overall, you know, cultural penetration of them, where like they took over everything. The only thing that My Little Pony didn't really have was a game. But otherwise, just like Pokemon, it was like the cards, the show, you know, no, just everything. Every piece of media, you know, there was Pokemon and there was My Little Pony. And also just the, you know, the wide range of characters. Just like with Pokemon, how you have, you know, 150 of them, you know, ponies became the same, where people had their favorite characters and they'd appear on the merch and there'd be figures and all that and cards again. So, you know, there's a lot of parallels between the Pokemon series and you know, fandom and My Little Pony at that time, I think. And then that was definitely part of the appeal as well. And again, just I've never seen something as big, you know, since Pokemon, and then, you know, since My Little Pony after that. So it was very fascinating. And I guess, you know, maybe another 20 years we'll see something else that's like that. Because it was like late, you know, pretty much year 2000 and then 2010. So actually we're due for another big cultural thing like that. But alright, let's get this done. Ah. LD guys, sorry we weren't able to squeak out a win on this one. I can't believe it. I can't believe this has taken so long. Miles Luigi, you just 100%ed both Axiom Verge games. That's awesome. Axiom Verge looks really cool. I haven't played either of them. I know like the first one was even on the Wii U, which is crazy. But that's great to hear that you did that. Hopefully they were good. I mean, obviously if you played them both to the end, 100%, I'm sure they were great. But yeah, that's great to hear. Not quite. Not quite. Because I hit a block. But if I just didn't hit that block... My thumb wasn't in a good spot on the D-pad. So when I tried to adjust my position there, it did not happen. Nope. Why is funny? My Little Pony still prevalent on the internet these days? I have no doubts. But man, in that early 2010s, it was huge. Oh, the good old 360 flip. There you go. Oh, man. I can't believe this. I just can't. We've been so close so many times. Okay, so I'm going to pause. All right. Okay, no, so that doesn't work. Because what I find is that my thumb is slipping off of the D-pad at that point. And it's preventing me from getting the angle that I want. So I figured, okay, you know, I could pause, readjust, and then unpause. But no, that does not work. Even hitting the floor there, like, that's not good. But okay, this could work. This could work. Oh! Oh. How big's my Wii U collection, Christian? I have about half of the games. It's like 160 something. Funny, I was just talking about complete Wii U sets with a friend the other day. He's made up like a whole... Oh, wait. He's made up like a whole list. He's going for a full set. No! Low battery! That's the last thing I want to hear. Like, I didn't look at the time, so I really didn't know just how close I was, and then to see that, We had a conversation, Christian. I've honestly completely forgotten what it was after that. I'll need to look at the chat again. Oh yeah, the Wii U collection. Yeah, so about half. Like, it's a very manageable collection. Like I said, like 170 games. And a lot of them are like $5 right now. No one's looking for Wii U games. There's obviously the more expensive ones like Devil's Third and stuff. But if you want to start a Wii U collection, you know, this is certainly a reasonable time to get into it before everything skyrockets. Because Wii U will definitely have its day where you look back in like 10 years and things have gone up by like, you know, 50 to 100%. At the minimum. I'm sure there'll be those Wii U games that like really skyrocket too, just like every other console's had. Again, this friend I was talking about, he even compares Wii U to almost being like Sega Saturn, where just, you know, there weren't that many sold. It was kind of obscure, and right now, you know, it's not that on that many people's radar. But I'm sure that Wii U collecting will become big in 5 to 10 years' time. It'll become much more difficult. But again, you know, at least the library is not too big. You know, you got N64 with like its 300 games, and then you got Wii U with like a, you know, 2/3 of that. But okay, here we go. That's reinvigorated me here. We gotta get this done. Oh, we had it though. We were so close. Just another millisecond. What's the rarest game in my Wii U collection? That's a great question, Christian. Honestly, I don't know if I have any of like the incredibly rare. Oh, probably WarioWare. No, not WarioWare. Game & Wario. That game is like over $100 now for some reason. I guess not many people bought it, but you know, again, speaking of WarioWare coming out soon, you know, so many WarioWare microgame styled games. Yeah, for whatever reason, Game & Wario is now a pretty expensive one. So that's probably the most expensive game in my Wii U collection. I wonder if Color Splash will ever get more expensive, Miles Luigi. That may be the only day that you don't regret buying it. Although I think you were offering it for sale one time too, or that might have been someone else. The saddest Miles Luigi stream ever was the day we played Color Splash. And we had to get the bad taste out of our mouth by playing a Mario 64 ROM hack. Nope. You haven't sold any of your games. You did play Origami King. You did buy Origami King used, secondhand market on principle, just to own the. Oh yeah, I see. So you know it wasn't going to Nintendo directly. Gotcha. Yeah, I totally hear you. But we really have to make sure that Thousand Year Door sells like 1 billion copies to tell them that we want more of this and not that other Paper Mario. That's not really Paper Mario. How have those been selling? The fact that they keep making those Paper Mario games would imply that they're doing well enough to think that the series needs to continue, but hopefully we can really send the Nintendo a message. With the Thousand Year Door remake. Oh, that bounced off that block's probably enough to do this run in, unfortunately. Oh, it wouldn't have been if I just touched all the... if I just touched them. Okay, interesting. So I can bump a block and still actually make it. Gotcha. No, it's not going to be anything. Okay, interesting. Why is Bunny? I've always hoped that those would come to Switch as well. The HD, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker. You know, just like put those in a bundle or something and sell them. I would buy that day one. I really want to replay Wind Waker, so... You know, that would be a great way to do it. I don't really feel like playing through an entire game on the Wii U. I think the Switch would be a really cool way to replay Wind Waker. But alright. Not almost. Just that one part. It all comes down to that one part. That's a really... So, it's funny. We were doing really well. That stairs of 1-ups at the end, you gotta hit it perfect. And you gotta disembark from it perfectly, too. There's definitely a science to that part. Didn't I just recently have my Wii U set up? Yes! When we played NES Remix. And it's still here, but it's unplugged again. I only plugged it in for that stream. You may have heard, if you watched the other streams, that my PS3 recently exploded. And I wasn't even playing it. You know, it was just plugged in, red light was on. I went to go use it, watch a Blu-ray in it the other day. And it had no power, just for some reason. It decided to blow, so... I guess don't leave your consoles plugged in on standby. Things can still happen to them, even if you're not playing it. Oh. Which is unfortunate because that's where my Mighty Number 9 is. So I can't even, play that now. Which I have been thinking about it a bit lately, so... Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with my PS3. Like, I guess I would like it fixed, because I don't think, you can just transfer the hard drive to another one. It's annoying that, we have to, worry about that sort of thing. If you could just, buy another PS3, take the hard drive out of one, put it into another one, and it would work, that'd be great. But I don't think it's like that. Ah. What's a power cycle, Christian? Unfortunately, though, I do think it blew, because when you plug it in now, the red light doesn't even come on anymore. So that probably answers your question. I don't think I can power cycle it. Power cycle is like when you unplug it for a bit, right? Meanwhile, the Wii lives forever, right? You can't kill the Wii. Okay. Alright. Oh, shoot. I just remember that my controller's battery's dying, too. We have to beat this before that happens. That adds some extra motivation. I don't see there's like no light flashing on there or anything, though. Hopefully that means we still have some time. Alright, here we go. Trying to save every little second, and I keep missing that one now. Nope, almost. You could fix it for me, Christian? Do you fix consoles? I'm very curious what would even be wrong with it. Wow, that's that's incredible if you can do something like that. If you have the ability to, fix those old broken consoles. It's very kind of you, but I wouldn't trouble you with something like that. But thank you for offering. Nope. You jest, but the Wii actually refuses to die, thanks to homebrew. That's great that the Wii U is, so versatile in that way. When homebrew keeps a console going for years after. Most likely it's the power supply or anything. So another interesting symptom that my PS3 had was that I noticed before this happened, like maybe a few months before. I used it in summer of 2022. And then I didn't use it for a few months. So I went back to use it again, and I wanted to charge some PS3 controllers in it. And I noticed that the PS3 controllers wouldn't charge anymore. They were plugged into the console. No. Yeah, so how did this work? Yeah. Actually, I'll explain this in a second. There's a weird story here. So, yeah, the way it would work is my PS3 controllers died because I hadn't used the console in a bit. And if I plugged the controller into the console and press the home button, the console would turn on and I could use the controller, but it wouldn't charge the controller. So then if I turned the console off, it would be as if the controller hadn't gotten any charge. Oh, how did he do that? So I figured that the battery inside the controllers had died, when actually I then was using my sister's PS3 recently because she let me borrow it for something. And the controller charges just fine in her console. So that's another thing that for whatever reason my PS3 stopped charging controllers. If that helps you diagnose the problem at all. Oh man. This is sad. Again, to everyone who stuck around, I appreciate it. How? I didn't go high enough. So close. Bad USB port maybe. But it just all seems connected. Because it's weird because it was working fine in summer 2022. And then for whatever reason, like a couple months later, it started to have all these problems. Now that time I did it, and alright. I'm feeling it. I know I've said that like 40 times, but what else we got? Yeah, so that's probably what happened then, Christian. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah, if it's just a dead power supply, and it's nothing too major, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't given up on it yet, and I would like to get it fixed in some way, because I love the PS3, I really do. It's unfortunate that that this happened to it. I've always liked the PS3 as a console, and again, I used it as like my media center too, to watch Blu-rays and you know, watch videos on like a USB stick and stuff. So I was very, I thought it was very unfortunate when that happened. But okay, we got this. Oh. I don't care. We're beating this tonight. Even if the controller dies, I will go find a way to charge it. And we'll beat this. This hasn't even been that hard. This is not a hard level. It's embarrassing how long this has taken. It's pretty silly. Ah. But thank you, Kevin, for still sticking around. Hope you're still enjoying this. How I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for all of you to have seen so much of this level. So much of the same 20-second level. That's not even that hard. The Wii has WiiMC to play video files. It's low resolution though. Yeah, the Wii, unfortunately, not the most, you know, graphically out there console. That's cool though. Yeah, I have my Wii is modded. And I did some, you know, funky stuff with that, and I've used it to play Japanese games and PAL games and all that, which is pretty cool. You're fine, it's Mario Maker after all. I just appreciate that people expect this from Mario Maker. Like, Mario Maker is meant to just be trying the level again and again. I just can't believe how many times we've been so close. Ah, that gap. I mean, every gap. This whole level is just like threading a needle. Over and over again. Nope. So as I mentioned way back, I found something while I was doing some cleaning today, and I wanted to use it in this stream. I should have used it after the first level, but I forgot. And I want to use it after this level, if I ever actually beat it. So, look forward to that, should we ever actually beat it. My favorite console design. Well, there's a whole thing we could go over. Wow, console designs, huh? Let me see here. So in terms of the console design itself, you know, I love the NES and the colors of the NES, but it's a rectangle. I understand that. Super Nintendo, probably not. Super Nintendo's a weird one. It's very square, and then of course it's more round in the other regions, which is neat. But probably not Super Nintendo. N64, probably not N64 either. It's too much of just the same color. But I know a lot of people like the N64 design. GameCube's cool. Wii, like, I don't know if I've ever really thought of my favorite console design, honestly. Famicom's cool, but that's, you know, a weird one in itself. The weird colors of the Famicom. I mean, I love my AV Famicom. My AV Famicom makes me so happy. So maybe the AV Famicom is like, again, you know, it's one color, kind of weird like that. But no, I like that question. PS1's cool. Basically all consoles have cool designs. But I like when things have like the NES color to them. Or the NES controller color. NES themed things are neat. A friend recently linked me to like they're releasing an NES and a Famicom themed keyboard. Like old style keyboard. That looked pretty cool. Ah. Alright. Finger exercises again. It's been a while. Get the blood flowing through those fingers again. But thank you. That's a cool question. I'll need to think more about that. Ah ha ha. Oh, the fantastic colors, Christian. Yeah. If you know, when it comes to Nintendo 64, yeah, the fantastic colors really make a big difference. I love how colorful, you know, like the special editions and stuff there used to be. With the new Switch OLED coming out, the red one, it's like, you know, they're finally kind of starting to color things again. I'd love a blue one at some point. Hopefully the new Nintendo console, whatever it is, has color variations you can choose from. Remember when the Wii was first announced? And they showed the white one, and then there was like a black, yellow, and a red one. And over the years, there were black and red Wiis, but I don't think there was ever a yellow one, so it's kind of funny. You know, I wonder whatever happened to the prototype of that. David Ray, no way. We're so close. We are so close. Although it is at that point where it's like, keeping focus is an art in of itself. Oh, where's the Hey Pikachu Switch Edition? That's such a cool N64. Yeah, so if we're considering special editions, that changes things a little bit for sure. Okay. No, that was a great run. Where's the sequel to Hey You Pikachu? The Pokemon Channel is pretty much the GameCube sequel to Hey You Pikachu. People like to dunk on Pokemon Channel a lot. But just like with the other games we discussed earlier that don't get the most rave reviews that I kind of enjoy, Pokemon Channel is great. I love Pokemon Channel. I think it's such a cool concept. And my sister and I played that game to like 100% completion. Just so much fun. So while it doesn't have the whole microphone compatibility, which, you know, the GameCube had a microphone, there's no reason it couldn't have. But yeah, check out Pokemon Channel if you ever get the chance. It's a really neat experience. I like it. This is like a really comfy game. It really takes you back to like, you know, those early 2000s. Where Pokemon was at and all that. Oh, I always... Yeah, I didn't have enough time anyway. Technically, there was a Queen of England's gold Wii. Yeah, that's funny. Nope. Ah ha ha. Oh, and all this, now I have to go play Q*bert too. That's their game. 36 levels of Q*bert hell. I'll have to try and beat that with limited continues. Ah, so close. Q*bert has the most awkward controls, and they're like super delayed too. Like, you press a button to move Q*bert in a certain direction, and he stands there for like 5 hours before he finally decides to move. And it's a very fast-paced game, so it does not in any way lend itself well to the gameplay, having such delayed controls. But okay, let's see. That bump. All that bump at the floor. Q*bert is a mind control experiment. I definitely want to see if I can stream my winning run of that. So once I feel like I'm at a point where the winning run is close, I'll probably stream it. I think the number of people who have beat Q*bert on the NES legit is in like the single digits, so it'd be kind of cool to join that league. Speaking of which, how many people have beaten this level? Ah. You have a mini arcade of Q*bert. That's awesome. Yeah, Q*bert, it's a fun game. And honestly, I've been enjoying getting better at Q*bert. Being really good at Q*bert's like a skill I don't mind having in my life. But the NES version's very demanding. And once you get to those levels where the color changes twice, and then if you jump on it again, it changes back to its original color, those are evil. And in the NES versions, World 5 through 9 all have blocks like that, so... Oh, it's terrible. It only takes like 10 minutes to get to World 5, and then after that, it just the levels take forever. Speaking of which, Nighttime Super Mario World is your favorite background, Big Phil. Yeah, it makes me want to go to bed right now. But no, I agree. It's really nice, just the sparkling stars. Mario World had some nice graphics. They're basic compared to what you see in some ROM hacks, but just the base Super Mario World does look nice. Oh no. Okay, well, I kind of saved it. See, you go so high with those diagonal 1-ups, and then you have to immediately come back down and get those ones in front of the goal. And it's like, you need to be 100% precise in just how far you ascend up that stairs of 1-ups. That it's almost impossible. That would have sounded like a fun stream, says Christian. Yeah, well, like I said, if I feel like a winning run of Q*bert's coming, I'll probably stream that too. Speaking of which, can we get a winning run on this? Just imagine how much further we might have made it if I just beat this level originally all those hours ago. But as long as everyone's been having fun, that's what's important. I just apologize for the same 5 seconds over and over again. Definitely feeling... Oh, I guess I can use the stick, huh? I never used the stick. Maybe that's my problem? Nah, it doesn't feel nearly as accurate as the D-pad. Nope. I mean, honestly, though, I need the stretch. All right. I've had good runs and things after stretching before, so I think it's a good skill, just to get things loosened up, flowing, get your mind a couple seconds to just think. Although you wouldn't know it based on that. But okay, let me see. Nope. Low battery. Eventually, oh, the light is flashing. Watch, I'm gonna have a winning run, and the battery's gonna die. That's like the thing movie magic's made of, except this is a horror movie. This reminds you of every level in New Super Luigi U. Yeah, they were all speedruns, right? New Super Luigi U is definitely one of the most ROM hacky games Mario has ever released. Literally just keeping the same overworld map and everything from the Mario U. Instead, the levels are all like ROM hacks. 1 second there, Big Phil. I see you posted another message. Big Phil. I think your all-time favorite is Mario All-Stars Lost Levels Nighttime. It's like this one, but there's more colors involved. Yeah, there's more like background elements. Mario All-Stars is a very nice looking game all around. I love all the 16-bit updates that they did to those 8-bit levels. And yeah, some of the backgrounds are just beautiful. You're absolutely right. That's why the Mario All-Stars graphics are so often used in Mario World ROM hacks. And I love it. People used to say that, oh, Mario All-Stars graphics are overused in the the Mario World ROM hacking scene, but I don't care. I love them. We're right there. Like, we've been right there for a couple hours now, but no, that's not gonna fly. Mario All-Stars really does have a lot of nice pixel art. I'm trying to press this thing. I literally put batteries in you earlier. Why are you not working?
That was easy.
It done. Thank you, everyone. Kevin, yes. Holy moly. Yes, David Ray. Charge your controller. You're right. You're right. You're right, Miles Luigi. Oh my goodness. No freaking way, Big Phil. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Wise Bunny Christian. You were all here to see it. And it was like only a level, some arbitrary level in World 5. With no real significance, but we made it into a, we made a mountain into a molehill, or the other way around. You almost missed that ending, David Ray. Well, thank you, everyone who actually stuck that out. Please know that I really appreciate it. What I'll actually do is we can go here, and I'll just switch over to the Joy-Cons for now, and I'll charge the controller after. Wow. Could you imagine, though, if it had died right at the end? It wouldn't have even surprised me. There we go. So I don't think my thumb is in any condition to do another level at this point, but let's check out this mini game. All right. Ripping off Mario 3. We were just speaking about that game. Honestly, you can try as you might to like precisely do this. It never works for me. Oh. Not that we actually need any one-ups. Hey, there you go. The minigame is worthless since oh, that's right, I could have saved it till after the next level. Now you tell me, David Ray. F-Zero 99 looks fun. Yeah, it's a cool game. It's a cool idea. It's better than there not being any F-Zero 99. I just wish they would bring back Mario 35, but I know complaining about that every other minute isn't going to change anything. But yeah, I'd like to see these retro games turn into Battle Royales online. And yeah, F-Zero 99 was interesting. It's a lot of people at once. It's like, how do you even race with that many people? But once you get it all figured out, it is a very good game. Alright, David Ray, if the next level's a real doozy, then I think that means we're definitely gonna be saving for now. But you posted a level code earlier. I'm happy to check out any any level codes. No guarantee I'll beat those levels. But if we want to check out a couple levels for a few minutes, then we'll probably wrap up. But again, everyone who stuck through that level, my goodness. I can't believe how bad I was there, but thank you all so much for sticking it out. Mario 35 was so fun, Kevin. Oh, we streamed it like every week, sometimes twice a week. It was really, really great. Yeah, the idea to bring back F-Zero all of a sudden as an online battle royale game was very interesting. I wonder if it was F-Zero 35 instead. If that would have been more manageable. Let me see. J2L. DK6. FKF. Oh, there's a part of me that still can't believe we beat that level. Alright, 54 seconds is the speedrun. That means this is probably going to be a long one. Perilous pigeon plunge. Soar and dodge through perilous platforms in this avian adventure. Alright. 351 clears. 11%. Okay. Oh, Christian, you need to go. Your planet needs me. Have a good night. Thank you so much, Christian, for sticking around. We're not going to be streaming for too much longer. Really great to be seeing you again. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful night. Take care. So this is a level by Ray's Fire, which he made last Friday. He used an AI pigeon to help him make it. There's a lot of hidden power-ups. Okay. Wow, it's music from my favorite game. Cooking Mama. Okay, let's see. So, alright, well, we're finding secret coins. It's always disappointed that there was like no star coin system implemented into Mario Maker, but there are those missions you can input. Like you have to find 50, no, not 50, like 350 sized coins. So you can kind of, you know, make your own star coins out of that, I guess. But okay, not sure how much exploring I should be doing, how we are doing for time. That was almost like a, you know, a death jump, death drop there. Alright, we're already at the checkpoint. I'm kind of nervous how easy. Oh, that's right. No, you said an AI made it, so it's not necessarily going to be super difficult or anything. I'm just used to every Mario Maker level I play being horrendously difficult. Wow. Fireballs don't go through platforms. What is this? That's not how NES Mario works. Ooh, there's the hidden power-ups. So yeah, and you're saying an AI made this then? Or like with help from AI? That's fascinating. I'm kind of seeing some repetition here though. Is it like the same thing? Is that the joke? Does this climb go on for like 5 minutes? Oh, we hit the top. Yeah, I'm seeing the power-ups wherever there's no coins. Interesting. Alright, well we're moving on up. See, another checkpoint. We got Monty Mole. Oops. It's alright. Okay. Oh, we got Super Ball. Do we need Super Ball? Hopefully fire's enough. Hopefully. How many? Doesn't Bowser take like 30 hits in this game? It's ridiculous. What's the point of that then? You can get him like stuck where the block is? Oh, you can get your own stuff stuck where the block is. And why didn't AI make that exactly? Those moles look... I mean, they are kind of trapped up there. Doesn't look like a very happy existence. Okay, well, let's take this seriously then, because I wasn't sure if I actually had to defeat Bowser or not. Oh, instant flower. That's, again, not how 8-bit Mario works. Touching a flower when you're small Mario usually just makes you... Big Mario. Okay. But yeah, again, I don't understand why they made Bowser take so many hits with the fire flower. I remember playing so many levels where you'd have to defeat Bowser, and I would just run out of time. You have to like defeat him with shells, and he would still take like 1,000,000 shells to defeat him too. How did he get up there? These take even longer to shoot. Oh, okay, and he didn't drop a key anyway. So what is this all about? So I did that. I see a Goomba on the side here. Oh, so I'm just trying to drop something down to kill the Goomba, maybe? Oh, okay. So it was never a Bowser battle to begin with. Interesting. And again, an AI did this? There you go. Okay. So Bowser was a distraction all along. We get more 50 coins, and okay. There you go. Although, I'm not done yet. Is there a way to get up there? Nope. I guess we are done. Okay, very interesting level. Even ChatGPT is getting on the Mario Maker 2 fun, it seems. And that's the speed run, huh? Just for fun. Let's see if we go really fast, how quickly we can do it. Where did we go again? Like up. Oh! Now, jumping down there doesn't make much sense. Okay. So it's not going to be world record pace. I'm just curious if we actually do like a proper run here. This we should be able to jump up easy enough. Maybe not. Alright, one more time. Any other levels anyone wants me to try? Otherwise, we'll probably end the stream after this. I think it's about... we didn't get as much done tonight as I was hoping in the Mario Maker world, but... You know, it could have been worse, I guess. At least we did beat that level. These have a weird thing. Like, I feel like they stretch out a little bit further to the left than you expect them to. But to everyone who stuck around through that super world, thank you so much. That was a crazy level. And again, I feel like it was mostly just player error. Oh, darn. That was screwing things up. I can't believe it took as long as it did. But to everyone who stuck it out, I really appreciate it. And yeah, hope you enjoy seeing more of that in the future. We'll definitely have to do more again soon. Ah. Yeah. Wow, yeah, 54 seconds. I kind of forgot how long this this climb was here. That's pretty quick to do all this. It's still going. Oh, interesting. Okay, that was pretty cool, I'll admit. Okay, here we go. Here comes my world record pace. No! There is a block there after all. I thought I jumped everywhere. How did I not find that last time? Okay. Well, interesting. I guess we'll give that a like. Very cool. What's my opinion on Super Paper Mario? When it came out, I absolutely loved it. Yeah, I had so much fun with Super Paper Mario, and I still think it's a really cool game, but I think it's slow in areas for sure. It's a little bit of a slow game, a little bit repetitive in some ways. It's always just like the solution is to flip his Mario. Haven't done that before, but no, I think it's a really cool game, and you know, as someone who's always loved the platforming Mario games, you know, we had New Super Mario Bros. In 2006, and then Super Paper Mario came out in like 2008, so that was like, you know, yeah, more 2D Mario, I'll take that. And then like New Super Mario Bros. Wii came out in 2009, and then, you know, got into the kind of repetitive thing that we ended up having there. But I really like Super Paper Mario. I think that it was great, musically great, story great, gameplay's great, just a little repetitive and slow in some areas, but I still have really fond memories of playing it back in the day. Joined Miles Luigi's Let's Play for part of it, so that brought back some good memories. But yeah, I think it's a fun game, I really do. And I think it's a, you know, it's a good addition to those original 3 Paper Mario games there. I definitely take it over, you know, Sticker Star and such any day. I have an AI, so AI pigeon? Like, is that like a, like, I'm assuming it's not like a real pigeon. I can just see like a pigeon like pressing like the buttons on the controller, but AI was used to help make that level. Very, very interesting. Thank you for sharing it, David Ray. Oh, you got a quick one, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin, thank you so much. Oh, people are playing my levels. Wow. Thank you so much for sticking out through the stream, Kevin. As you can see, I'm losing my ability to process things here. For all of those who just joined, we had quite the adventure in the Super 1-1 world, and I'm currently just trying out a couple user levels here. 7Q7 TGF. Thank goodness Friday. This one, 29 seconds. World record. Escape the mansion before time is up. Okie dokie. Looks very cool. And this one's made by Kev Struz. So is this yours, Kevin? Is this your level? Ooh, okay. We gotta get our speedrun skills on here. Okay, so there's all these symbols that speedrunners place around the level to like, indicate what you're supposed to do in certain areas. I haven't played enough speedruns to have them all memorized, but I think I'm doing okay for my first time. That's you, Kevin. Excellent. Yeah, I love playing levels that people in the chat have made. So great. Thank you for sharing this one. Let's get it done. Something like this, this, this. Oh, that's currently that's the exact same spot I died last time. Just need to swing a little bit better on that thing, I guess. I love that it looks like you're gonna hit that piranha plant and then you don't. There's a Japanese YouTuber, Koda, who I used to watch a lot, and he did a lot of, back when he was doing a lot of Mario Maker 2 stuff, or even Mario Maker 1. I think I discovered him in like 2016. Maybe a little later, probably like 2018. And yeah, he did a lot of speedruns of this nature, so I'm a little bit familiar with the concept. Oh yeah, the spikes in Mario Maker 2, where they're literally wider than the graphic. The hitbox for spikes in Mario Maker 2 is for some reason wider than the graphic itself. Like, why? Nah, okay. I need to find the ideal time for that. I'll have to check that out then, David Ray. Thank you. And thank you for introducing me to that. What an interesting level. Even Mario Maker's not safe from AI. There you go. I was doing it too late. Oh. 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 I was supposed to hold jump. I didn't know it was coming up, but alright. Okay. I think we got this. I love it though. Thank you, Kevin, for sharing it. Very well made. What? That's different. Oh, Cruz, hello! Alright, we're getting more levels submitted here. I like it. It's a nice break from that freaking balloon level we just beat. So thank you for sharing that. If you stick around for a minute, I'll check it out. Now, is this a level made by you? There you go. Alright, so like that. What? Like, what kind of hitbox shenanigans is that? Nintendo, you're letting me down. Used to make good Mario games with good hit detection. Mario World wouldn't have let me down like that. Hey, there you go. Very nice, Kevin. Thank you. You made this so long ago, though. Yeah, I think that's the boat everyone's in, right? Everyone's Mario Maker levels are like 4 years old at this point, but I love it. Oh, I'm like a couple milliseconds over the time, but very nice. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, Cruz, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great night. Let me see here. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, let's check out your level then. But yeah, Kevin, very nice. Thank you so much for sharing that. And let's check out this one. J6X. 8RT. QCG. Here we go from Cruz. Music speedrun Undertale. Speedrun through the cave with music. Oh, this is going to be cool. I love when people make music. I see Sans there. If it's not Megalovania, I'm going to scream. Oh god, I have no idea what I'm doing though. Okay, I think I was just supposed to wait there. Cool. My favorite video, I mean not really, but I love it when Big Ben you know, was going off for the last time before they put it. Oh, I see. It was, they did the repairs on Big Ben in London a few years back. And you know, it wasn't gonna ring for like a couple years while they were doing those repairs. And someone made a video where it's like, Big Ben is now chiming for the last time, and it was just like Megalovania. It was really funny. But okay, I'm doing things I guess I don't need to do. Let me see here. Just follow the lines. Yeah, so that's right. Yeah, that C means that you throw the POW block. See, I remember this. I remember this from when I used to watch Coda. Go down. Alright, very nice. Oh. It's a hard level fitting for Megalovania? Uh-oh. Well, I'm remembering how these symbols work, so at least there's that. I love the music, though. Great job on the music. Beautiful! Hopefully there's another checkpoint! Oh! Watch, something's gonna follow me, isn't there? Thank you, Cruz! That was great! Chiming for the last time. Yeah, something like that, David Ray. Very, very nice. Let me give that a like. Thank you for sharing it! Speaking of Undertale, when's more Deltarune going to release? Deltarune's been a lot of fun. I love the inspiration from different games in there. Obviously Earthbound, Punch-Out in there. So many... It's like a throwback to so many different things. It's pretty cool. But thank you. Thank you everyone for checking out the stream tonight. We didn't beat as much of the Super 1-1 world as I was hoping, but we got 2 levels done, so I guess we'll consider that a victory. And it's there for next time when we want to try it. We're slowly inching our way towards the end. Who knows just how tough it's going to get. And the user submitted levels also. Always happy to check those out. We'll definitely be streaming this again, so if you have to, you know, go dust off your cartridge, dig out the game to find some codes for your own levels to have them ready for next time, I'd absolutely love that. But otherwise, I won't keep you any later. Thanks everyone for checking out the stream once again. And remember...
That was easy.
Just forget about the couple of hours where it didn't seem so easy. But thank you, Kevin. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, Max Howard, earlier as well with for the super chat. It's been great hanging out with you all tonight, and hope you have a great evening, and see you all again later. See ya, YS Bunny. Bye, David Ray. That's going to be my shtick now. Every time I beat a level, I'll press the easy button. Probably not. Unless people really want it, but probably not.